Alright, what's up guys? We are back. The match is going to start pretty soon, but before that, we are going to have an interview. Sal has Pyyyour, the flow medic, after that disappointing finish there, and he's ready to take some questions here, so I'm not sure if we'll have enough time to get the streamer questions to him, but if you guys want to ask something, if I see something really good, I'll ask it here, but we are going to throw it now to Sal and Pyyyour here.
Okay, guys, I'm going to assume we are live, so I guess the first question that we had here for Brad is what did not work for you guys, man?
What did not work for us? Well, the general answer would be the way we played on LAN was nowhere near the way we played online in terms of the amount of damage we put out, how effective we were as a team. That was actually the biggest thing, is that we weren't able to play as a team, and we got picked apart by piece, and so whenever we had an advantage, we'd be numbers down, which put a lot of pressure on us, you know, a lot more pressure on the Ubers and a lot more pressure on the flank. So we didn't play as tight as the other teams because the Ubers were tougher, you know, and just people just got picked off one by one.
Okay, next question then. So what changed from the first half to the second half on process versus LG? Because that was a pretty big game there.
And then it went backwards?
Yeah.
And then it went 3-4, 4-4, 5-4. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we didn't really have a rollout for process in middle. We kind of just either counter their jumps or just go really aggressive. And to be honest, we really didn't make that much of a change except for focusing specific targets. And in the first half, everything was just going well for us in middle. But in the second half, it seemed like Clockwork and Sizer were just cleaning us up. And we were actually lucky to pull away with a win there. It could have gone either way. So it was definitely their scouts playing a lot better in the second half. So, and then we had to react to that in a certain way, which turned out to be hard blue backstabs, which was nice.
Oh, yeah. All right, so people asking, are you disappointed with your own game, Pyyyour?
As an individual?
Yeah.
It could have been better, but I look at it from the point of view as a team, and I played every other class, so in terms of the Uber drops and the amount of pressure, like I was explaining to them, it was like healing an open team at times, that hard blue was leaving me, people were not doing much damage, and everyone was all over the place. So when you heal an open team, you want to hold that Uber because it's like, oh man, this would suck if I hit this right now, this would suck, and then you drop. So I could have played better, but I know that if everyone was on the page a little bit more, it would have made it easier for me, which would have allowed me to focus on my own game versus wondering what was going on because I had no idea. If that answers it.
I think it does. Let's see if we had any more. So, against the soldiers on bro, how was it playing against them? Because it seemed like they were bombing you all the time.
When we started pushing, we would stand still too long, and then Blaze would be like, hey, they're over there. Maybe I should jump them. And Blaze was highly aggressive and was hitting all his rockets, and I probably died 9 or 10 times. And the thing about communications is that there was never, like, you know, a clear, calm, hey, yo, hit that Uber, or yo, dog, he's about to jump on you, or like, yo, watch out. And Blaze, sometimes you can't say, oh, I played bad. Blaze had an incredible game on Viaduct. So highly aggressive, and it was played real well.
Okay, one last question then. This one from DJC. Big DJ. Once the teams started to handle your aggressive double bomb, did you guys ever give thought to a more passive play style and pulling the soldiers back?
Actually, we came into the LAN not planning on being as aggressive as we used to be. You know, we tried to take some of Quantic's strategies of just being more passive, and we actually, even though it didn't look like that, we did that for a large portion of the LAN. And to be honest, we tried to incorporate it. So it wasn't like we were doing the aggro thing the entire time. If it looked like that, it just means we were playing horrible, which probably was the case. So, but yeah, we definitely took into some passive play and we tried to incorporate it, but it didn't seem to help us out of 4th place.
All right, man. Well, best of luck in the future, including next week's tournament for I-46, which hopefully you guys have heard something about by the casters by now, and if you haven't, they might mention it in a minute. But thank you so much, Pyyyour, and, you know, sucks that you're out, but these things happen, dude.
Okay.
See you guys later.
Take care.